Every year, the world meets to talk about climate change. In 2025, at COP30 in Belém, hope was high. People expected bold steps fossil fuel phase out, forest protection, real climate justice. But what happened was complicated. Today, we break down the truth behind COP30, the wins, the compromises, and what still haunts our planet. COP30 did achieve some wins. Nearly 200 countries agreed to triple adaptation finance by 2035. This means more support for countries facing floods, droughts, and rising seas. A just transition mechanism was also adapted to help workers transition from coal and oil industries into greener jobs. This is a step towards reducing the social cost of climate policies. The summit also launched initiatives to protect tropical forests, aiming to reduce deforestation and protect biodiversity. These developments are positive, showing that nations recognize the urgency of adaptation and planning. But despite these gains, COP30 left major issues unresolved. Most notably, there was no binding roadmap to phase out fossil fuels, the leading cause of global warming. Activists warn that this makes the agreement more symbolic than effective. Critics argue that adaptations and funding is useful, but without reducing emissions, the planet will continue to face worsening climate disasters. Indigenous groups and environmental activists protested outside, arguing that the voice of those most affected were still being ignored. The summit postponed the real action while climate impacts keep accelerating. The climate crisis is no longer a distant threat. It's happening right now. Extreme weather events, floods, heat waves, and coral bleaching are already impacting millions globally. Without aggressive mitigation, cutting emissions, phasing out fossil fuels, protecting forests, adaptation funding alone cannot prevent disasters. Countries like Sri Lanka and Indonesia have had to deploy military forces to manage flood affecting thousands. Climate change is not abstract, it's a humanitarian crisis. The time for half measures is over. Science is clear and the clock is ticking. So, what now? COP30 shows that governments are talking but not moving fast enough. Citizens, grassroots movements, and climate activists must continue pressing for urgent action. Real solutions must include the followings: phasing out fossil fuels by 2030 to 40 globally, rich nations delivering promised climate finance on time, protecting forests and involving indigenous communities in climate decisions, empowering vulnerable countries with technology and support for adaptation. Every individual can also contribute by reducing energy waste, supporting renewable energy, and raising awareness. Because climate action isn't something for 2050, it's about today, 2025. And the choices we make right now will determine the planet's future. COP30 definitely gave some hope, but promises are not enough. The climate crisis continues, and it's real, it's urgent, and it affects all of us. So, share this video, talk about it, and push for actions because the world isn't waiting, and neither should we. So, thank you everyone for watching, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.